Morning, Evan. We're on a rainy day today, guys. Real rainy day. How are you, bruv? You alright? Ella, did you all lot enjoy the Easter hunt? Mine did. Let's get down here. Mine absolutely thought it was brilliant. Well, we're just going to get down this lane here, guys. It's just a water, it's just a trail. This is where we are. It was chaos. Good morning, Scott. How are you? It was chaos. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Cole. Why were they all fighting? Or all going for the same egg? So we like to you. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? Morning, Cheeky. How are you, my mate? Cheeky, I seen you over. Good morning, Digger. I seen you over at Michelle C's. I was watching on way up here. I think I spotted a comment. I think it was Duff, or something like that. Yeah, morning, Joe. Well, nothing like it. How are you, Cheryl? You alright? I couldn't stay out of it. Tell you what, when I set off, it were absolutely throwing down today when I set off. Just stop for a little bit. Only for a little bit, though. Get me swapping from side to side up paths. Are you experiencing the freedom, Andy? I am. My wife's down at me in-laws with little ones. So I've got freedom. I shouldn't say it like that because it's not. For everybody at home. Wow. It's the right path to walk down here today, me, Anna. Just got to that point there, noticed the time. I thought, right, I'll just go live, I'll just go down here. Didn't even plan to come down here. Do you feel like I feel, Cock? Huh? What do you reckon? Huh? Bit of wet morning, isn't it? Huh? Got this one over here. Are you not fresh roots? Yeah, just got what a big job list to do. Just as what a massive. what are you chomping on? Are you chomping on me as well? Yeah, you having a right good sniff of my camera? Huh? What do you reckon? Just had what a massive cloud burst. Have you? Wow. Tell you what, a bit wet through, aren't you, Cock? Here, Digger, it just stopped raining for a second, now it's raining again, my mate. It is bad though, look at it. Look at the skies. It's a bit muddy. Oh, it's a bit muddy, Tango. It's one of them. How are you, Tango? How's cats? You all good? Don't know if I come down the right path today, Tango. Right. Shall we carry on enduring that one, or shall we endure this one? That's the thing, isn't it? Come on, we'll hit this one. Is it same for you, Cheeky? Wow. Do you know, it's alright walking down here, but do you know barbed wire? Barbed wire gets so close, because I'm not very tall. Barbed wire gets pretty close, like to my chest, alright? When you're walking along, it kind of like grabs hold of you. Not barbed wire. You gotta watch what you're doing on this one. Well, I have. If I was taller, it wouldn't matter. Spring is over. Yeah. I think summer's over for us, isn't it? I think we had a couple of days of sun and that were us. But if you've been noticing, guys, it's been a hot day or a nice sunny day, and then it's been a rainy day, and then so on and so forth. You what, Carl? You're getting snow tonight? Okay. Wow, Carl. Yeah, we didn't use what barbed wire. It damages people, animals, and expensive to horse rugs. Yeah, of course. Yeah, typical Blackburn weather, Tango. Yeah, it does, digger. Tell you what, in my other jacket, I've got two jackets, you know, same as this. And my other jacket, I don't wear it because I've actually caught the arm. Do you know what barbed wire as you're walking past? You'll have one at fences will lean over a little bit. And you're walking down these little narrow paths like this. And it grips you. So I ended up ripping one of my arms on one of my jackets, like a little square. Even that river's up, look at that. Even that's up today. There we go. Wow, go on, let me get up the sill. We use electric. Good morning, Chance Kitchen. We use electric fences for cows. What other way you are, Carl? Thought I heard somebody over there then. Nice and quiet. Morning, Dorset. How are you? Ooh. Very good on ankle, that then. Just walking into here slowly today. I'm hoping to see some deer. Got a few water features on way down as well. It's about the walk today. Walk and scenery for me. And obviously a good chat with you guys. Yeah, there is, Dorset. People are used to me going live at this time, aren't they, as well? So sorry friends, back in 15 minutes, but it was sexy. I'll be back. Charge them, bro, charge them. Morning, Nunny's Flower, how are you? I hope you're nice and well. Dad's taxi. Yeah, charge them, bro. Charge them for every time you go to sweet shop with them or something like that. Take a couple of sweets or a chocolate bar. And say, right, that was it ride. Just so they know it, you know, it costs. Let's stare at it here today. You want to smell how fresh it is here today? Fresh as a daisy it is. Love it. You watching from Lebanon, my mate? Oh, welcome to chat. Manango. Everybody welcome Manango into chat, guys. You want to put your link in Manango, you're quite welcome to. Just give you a jacket like everybody else. So feel free to put your channel link in if you like. Definitely. You're welcome. You are welcome. Can hear a lot more end down there, but you can hear a lot of pheasants over there, over at back. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, we've got a couple of swifts flying across the water. You keep watching. Flying across the water and picking insects up. See if he comes back round. Nope. Old colours starting to come through. We love it here. Absolutely. Couple of geese there, it feels. Joe, I've never seen any deer up here. Seen them once on corner there, but never up this side. Love a right good picture of a deer, you know, like just here or something. I would. Just realised now. 1 minute, Tango. You got it, Tango, you got it. I didn't plan on coming here or anything, you know, today, Tango. Back into Blackburn. I thought, right, oh right, I'm going to start my live stream. So I just thought, right, closest place was here, you know, to where I were. Been over Accrington, doing a bit of filming over there this morning, whilst it were quiet. No, it being bank holiday. Yeah, look at this, love it. Love how quiet it is, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Always makes a difference, you know, like when you walk off the main road and traffic's very busy, and then you come to places like this, which is away from cars and, you know, main roads and things like that. You get that sense of peace and calm because it's been raining. You know, it's brilliant. I bet you get that sense every day, don't you? Morning, Jamaican farmer, how are you? How are you, She Digs It UK? Just give you a spanner. You want to put your link, if you like to put your link in for people for your channel, you're quite welcome to. By all means. That way people can check your channel out or click on your content or, you know, things like that. Yeah, Cheryl, I was just saying. Damn, I hated walking on main roads. Oh, Tango, I do, you know. I do. Do you know what? It makes me cough and sneeze and all sorts, Tango. Do you know when I'm walking up roads? Places like this are brilliant for it. It's a nice chill walk. Yeah, I'll get back to what I was saying. Cheryl, do you like when you get up in the morning? Does it not smell like where you live and that lot? Does it not smell really nice and fresh in the morning? It does for me when I go out in back garden, you know, into woodland in the morning. I'll nip down with dog, you know, with a cup of tea. And I'll sit there and you can smell it all nice fresh air in the morning. Got a lot of trees gonna, yeah, absolutely. Ah, brilliant, Cheryl, I do. Sit there sometimes, it rains, Cheryl, you know, under umbrella, and I'll sit there and you can smell all freshness. It's brilliant. And then you go to local shop and all you can smell is cars, fuel and oil and all that type of stuff. So how are you, Jamaican farmers up? I hope you're well, my brother. I need to be going up there at some point today or tomorrow. On some places on main roads you get puddles and the drivers make sure you get soaked. Yeah, of course they do. Thank you, Manango. Thank you, my friend. As it gets light, the birds song beautiful too. Yeah, I hear them. I have a little blackbird. It always cheeps away at morning. You know, it's coming light. Always. And even if you've got your windows closed and, you know, curtains shut, you can still hear it. It must be really close to the house. But it could be on the fence outside the house, I don't know. But it's a really, really loud little bird it is. I think it's great, me. I get some squirrels as well. They like to come up and tap on my window, Cheryl. Last year I had a squirrel last year. I have like a little vent on wall outside. And it's on like an hinge. Good morning, Pixie. It's on like an hinge. Do you know, like with a little screw at the bottom? Well, anyway, the plastic screw broke. Well, anyway, I sat in the living room one night, about tea time it were, and I thought, what's that noise? Well, anyway, I could hear something in my vent. I thought, no way, what's going on here? So anyway, I goes outside, goes right back. I've only got a squirrel coming in and out it were. So I've had to re-drill it and, you know, re-screw it up. Morning, free dog, how are you? A squirrel it were. Thought to myself, wow. It just like instantly made me think like, well, what's that? Do you know, like one of them? Could hear it. Squirrel, little guy. Oh my God, I need a coffee. I would not want a squirrel in my house. Do you know what? They can be right timid, can't they? But then on the other hand, they can be pretty vicious as well. They can. I've seen them being pretty timid to a guy what walks down Queen's Park with his neighbour, and they feed him all the time, and they climb all over him. They're on his back, on top of his head. They're everywhere, and they allow him to stroke them as well. You know, I wouldn't want to get that close, me, because we found one what we tracked years and years ago, and my mate got bitten, heavily bitten off it, and I mean heavily bitten off it, trying to get it off a fence where it was tangled. So because of that, I've never wanted to put my hands near on me. It bit him really bad, it did as well. Well, what's this? Is this for a dog or what? Yeah, I think it is for a dog, that, isn't it? On tree. I think it's one of them things for a dog. It's no, it's for a dog. It's for a dog, that. I think it's the type of thing what police used to train the dogs, you know, sniffy dogs. That's a tough walk for Blackburn to Blackpool. I'm back. Aching legs during this in one day. Yeah, it's a good walk though, Tango. Depends which way you go. It's a good walk. Behind our entertainment centre. Never saw it again. like the Bermuda Triangle. They look sweet. I watch what the magpies attacking the squirrels in the garden. Oh, yeah, magpies, nasty birds. Hey, nasty. Longridge Way. Right, now I'm with you. Tango, now I'm with you. Here's a good walk. You can go down right down by Ribble, can't you, as well? Get off at docks, can't you? You know, and walk up that way. Ooh, ash dieback. We've got a lot of ash dieback here as well. Don't like it when I see them signs. Taking a lot of trees away. I like the walk, Tango, from Preston, the park at Preston, just behind railway station. I like that walk, what takes your way along right from park, right up to Lostock, then Bambi Bridge, and then on to Pleasanton. It's like a really long walk, a really long lane it is as well. I did it on a live stream one Saturday. It was a good one. There's a lot to see along the way as well. Morning, Kirsty. How are you? Got a bit of rain coming down here. Just let us step in here for 5. Let me step in here for a couple of minutes. Let's get out where this rain a minute. Careful below on the road. A lot of dry grass. Yeah. Although today you got to here. You got to anyway. They've got a lot of bell pits here. So you have to be careful. We'll say that. Look at squirrel-proof feeders. Just ducking in here, out where it rain a minute. Probably gonna have one of them days where it's on and off, you know, constantly. So I'll just duck in here for a couple of minutes and then we'll get walking. If it's not stopped in a couple of minutes, we'll get walking. Hi Queen Ninja, how are you? I can't wait to get bird seed and start feeding our birds out. I've been feeding ours all winter. Us. We've been using the nuts and nut seed, trill, bird seed as well. We've been putting it in oil and lard, warming it all up, pouring it into metal cans, you know, like a bean can. Letting it go hard, you know, let it cool down and go hard. And then we've been hanging it on trees. That's what we've been doing. Obviously after you get tin opener out and chop bottom at tin off and push it out. Like big round blocks of lard with seed and things like that in it. That's what we've been doing. They tend to like it as well. Especially smaller birds. Smaller birds love it. Does any of you remember when I was sat here? Does any of you remember me sat there and that deer come running up here? That day. We just missed it. It tried to come down embankment here. I think it were here actually, behind trees. It tried to come down embankment. It spotted me and it kind of went round. And I was sat there on the edge of this and it ended up walking straight down here towards us, which I thought were absolutely brilliant. Morning, buddy. Good morning, Shay. How are you? Got you nice and good on this miserable wet day. It was always like a rainy day. One minute, guys, I'm just looking around. You should do rib Chester Secret and walk the suspension bridge. During year Tango probably. I've got quite a few places, you know, planned for this year. See, each one of them walks, Tango, doesn't it? They're hours and hours. They're not like just a quick couple of hours, are they? If you get me. They're quite a few hours. Shall I show you a really big stone trough here? Yo, Tango, have you ever seen this before? Give you a look at it. Really big stone trough, what's here? You know, cockers. Look at this for a stone trough, Tango. Ooh. Dripping up more stuff here. Do you like that for a big stone trough, Tango? That big guy. Big stone trough. Look at it. See, I'll never give you a look at this one before, Tango. Big old stone trough here. Didn't bother. Set off now whilst it's not raining. Yeah, but for how long is it not going to be raining? That's the question, isn't it? 15,000 there. Tango, it's a big one. It's a big one. What? Good 10 foot long. Easy. Yeah, I never pointed it out for you before. Just one of them I used to just walk past it. Tango. We'll see photographs up of it now on Blackburn photography sites. Come on, let's get down here. Morning, Libertarian. How are you? See you at Michelle's earlier. How have you been? We're going to go down here. We're going to get up over the bridge, walk a bit down the road, and we're going to go down onto the other trail, down to a bit of water. Oh, I just thought I seen a deer there up there then. It weren't. Yeah, they're cool. Have you heard them? Sorry guys, I'm too busy looking in woods here, looking for deer. That's generally a lot of sheep there all running. Get along here. Oh, sheep down it cut. You know, lots of them. Here comes the rain again. You start to think to yourself, don't you? You think, why do we pay for water here in Lancashire? That's what I think to myself. Got that much rain coming down all the time. Absolutely loads of it coming down. Free shower. Actually coming deer. I know you said before. I think so. You said before. Might be put on Facebook, Blackburn past and present, which I'm an admin. Oh yeah, cool. Do you know what, Tango? It's a good job I don't put in copyrights me on things, you know. You know this, don't you? Because I've seen loads of stuff on these sites. Loads of stuff, which is my content. Honestly, I've seen loads of them. Loads of my content. Loads of it. Or I've been clipped from my content. subscribers, welcome guys. Oh, that's a bonny horse. There's a bonny horse coming up. Well, Ella, you've seen that for yourself with mine, haven't you? Yeah, I know it's old, Tango, no. I know it's an old one. Do you know what, Tango? I went on to one of them, one at Blackburn once. I'll not say which one it was. I went to go on one. They wouldn't accept me in these groups, right? I kept thinking to myself, why are they not accepting me? I'll get them some photos, you know, for the groups. Yeah? Well, anyway, I went on with my wife's name and got accepted right away. And then I knew exactly then why they wouldn't accept me. On one Pacific one, there were over 100 photos on it, what were off my content. Tango. That's why they wouldn't accept me. Wouldn't accept me in a secret Blackburn. Because they knew that the content had come from, you know, my content. If you get me. And it was like pretty rough. I thought, yeah, fair play. That's why I started going secretive on things. See, I used to put locations. No, I'm not saying it with you, Tango. I used to put locations, you know, in Tango, you know, for a lot of stuff. And then if you noticed, with my content, I stopped doing it. I thought to myself, I don't mind sharing content, I don't mind, you know, letting people know where things are. But there's also on the other hand as well, I think to myself, no, you should go out and do the hard work like I do. Do you know, like one of them as well. That's what I think sometimes. So depending on how you grab me in that morning Stormy, depending on how I am that morning, and when I see it, it depends on my response. But I never copyright anybody. I won't do that. I won't get anybody's channel struck. I won't do any of that. None of it. People to mass report or, you know, none of that. Morning, Liam. How are you? Nah, I wouldn't even do that, buddy. I wouldn't even do that. Generally, if I had a problem with somebody like that, that's between me and them. It's like not between everybody else, me and them. And I wouldn't. I'm one of these as well. I wouldn't ask for support to go in and have a go at somebody either. Or I wouldn't ask people to jump on my narrative if it were a narrative I were leading. Do you get what I mean? I wouldn't do any of that. The problem then would just be between me and that person. Do you get me? I'm not one of these who runs around emailing people for support, you know, and do you know all that? I don't need to. I don't need to. At least could do is acknowledge the work, and he took the picture. He said, well, Digger, yeah, Digger, that's the thing. Now, I don't think people would mind. I don't think anybody would mind if they turn around and say, oh, well, I got these photographs from Diggers, do you know, or whatever. Do you get me? I did it. It's like Andy from Darwin. He got some photographs when the did the Jubilee at Darwin Tower, i.e. Jubilee Tower, and when they were reopening it and they had all lights up there. Now Andy went up there, Andy's Darwin went up there, right, and he ended up getting me some photographs. So when I put the photographs and things like that together, Digger, I ended up putting on bottom. Do you know that they're Andy's photographs, if you get me? Because it was Andy who gave me the photographs. Now Andy said to me I didn't have to, but I did do anyway. If you get me? Which that's what I'd do anyway, but I'm also one of them as well. If I were going to use somebody's content or the pictures, I'd ask them first. Yeah, me, because there's no harm in asking. If you think you're going to get a no off somebody, well, just don't use this stuff. You know it's going to be a no. It's a no, isn't it? If you get me. But I'd ask them first. I wouldn't just do it and then play ostrich about it. If you get me. Because you get a lot playing ostrich, don't you? To things. You know, as I say, they can't see past their own nose. That's it, innit? Morning, Explorer Abandoned Locations. How are you? Everybody say hello to Exploring Abandoned Locations, guys. Welcome into chat. Just give you a spanner. If you want to put your link in, my mate, you're quite welcome to. I don't mind helping you out, SP. You help me out there. Good guys. Respect, Andy. You know, Andy, I didn't even know you were in. I was just saying to Digger then about you getting me them photos at Tower. You know, it being lit up. Yeah, I understand. Oh man, what? Just put what a notice saying, feel free to use any of my pictures. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? It's like me. I don't know if any of you have noticed. On my channel homepage, if you look at my channel homepage, in left hand corner, it says, morning Food Forest, how are you? Everybody welcome Food Forest in, guys, to chat. Just give you a spanner, Food Forest. Want to put your link in for people, you're quite welcome to. Put your channel link in. Yeah, I was just saying, on my channel page, if any of you have noticed, it says like and subscribe, you know, on one side, but it doesn't say share. Now I did that on purpose because the amount of people what were just, you know, having a free reign at my content, and that's why I didn't put share there, if you get me. But if I put anything up and I put like, share and subscribe on bottom, that means share it. You know, I matter. Let's get up these steps, guys. Walk down this bit of road and then we'll go on to other trails. Yeah, so it's pretty mental. Hi JC. Get my hat off. Them steps there just had me. It's real cars that, Dixie. Cars passing. There we go. Get a bit further down, then you won't be able to hear them. There we go. I put pictures of my layout and my work. I want them to be seen and used for reference. Or yeah, cool. This used to be a main road. It did, Tango, it did. Did. Yeah, I know what you mean. Dig, of course. That's why I did the books, me. So then they can go out as reference to people that way. You know, and that way more people can enjoy, you know, some of the stuff I've done and some of the walks I go on, and you know, things like that. The information I've come up with over the years on certain places and the people I've talked to, you know, and all that type of stuff. It's good to share it. It is. But you get people who take your stuff for their own gain, though, Digger. Now, I'm not in it for gain, if you get me. That's the thing. People are in it for gain. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, it can get mental when it's like that. Wow, that was a mouthful. Mr. Softy, Mr. Whippy, Tango, Mr. Whippy. Up there, opposite side of Bridge Cameron, going right round the right corner. Mr. Whippy, Nelson's, weren't it, I think? If I remember rightly. Really soft. Really soft ice cream, weren't it? I respect Muller. Morning, Bacon. How are you? George Avenue. Aye. Of course. It's the one, Tango, that's the one. Do you remember the old... It weren't a mill, but it weren't a barn, it was like an in-between, it was like an old 1600s property, and it was derelict for many years. It was on the same road, Tango. It's actually all been done up now, and it's an house now. You want to see it? It looks smart. It does. They've kept everything in keeping as well, which is even better, I think. You know, they were even Tango. They were even using old slates, what fell off into the back garden, you know, like off the roof. They'd even reused all them, like reused everything. bottle come off it, and I thought good on yous, you know, like one of them. Really preserved it, they did. Ah, thank you, Ella. All I can smell here is horse turd. A cow crap. And a lung full of that. That were a bit spicy. Real spicy in the morning. Wow, that's strong. I thought something was coming down behind us then. Watch you where I'm walking, guys. There's potholes everywhere here. That road's uneven. Look at those potholes here. Going down to going down to Bird Garden. Put it down a minute, some kids here. I what, I'll put it to outside. There we go. One minute, guys. There we go. A bit sloppy coming through here at the moment today. Wow. It's all good though. Always wish they'd narrow it, they'd widen it. This path. Remember many years ago, used to get the owner of this property here used to kick off with you when you used to come down here. Not saying you weren't allowed and you know all that. We had to go and show it maps, you know, all the ordnance survey maps, and that. That's what we had to do. It's like knock on his door, and we stood there arguing with him for a good couple of hours, and it was down to his wife. His wife went, just give me a look at the map. Like that. Anyway, his wife looked at the maps, and she went like that. She went to him, you're a silly old fool, you. It's always been a footpath you were getting to him. Yes, he did. Oh, dear. So long. That's like if you want to show us. We call them honesty boxes, Bacon, but there's not one along here. It was just Google. I pull them out. Sorry, what? Promote to fail. Yeah, they do, Joe. They do. They definitely do. I go off the old ordnance survey maps, me. Don't get me wrong, they change a lot. I like to change land round and, you know, and paths and all that type of stuff. But that's what we use. That's what we did use back in the day. Nowadays, I just know where all trails are. You know, we're walking them all the time. Plus years and years and years of walking. That does it as well, if you get me. Let me get you down here. I'm not looking at the chat, guys. I'm just navigating down all this. Because if I don't, I'll end up going on my behind. Wow. Really up tree roots. Yeah, just bear with me, guys. I'm not looking at the chat a minute. I'll get down here first. Right, guys, just get a drink. Guys. It's as wet as it is today. It's not cold. Weather's pretty close today, so you get a bit humid, you know, in places. That's it. Sorting that out in my pocket. Need a little bit of water and then we'll carry on. Most definitely. Don't drink out the... No, I definitely won't. And trees, oh, little bushes. Yeah, they were, Tango. They're all little, weren't they, all these trees? I don't even think they were little bushes, they were like little twigs, weren't they? When we were younger. It's iron ore. Hey, Pot Chop, how are you? Do you know what, Tango, it could be, you know. Could be all iron, couldn't it? you not seen Ribby today? Ribby's not orange today, is it? Because we've had a lot of rainfall. A lot. So now we got bacon and pork chops. Gotta help us all. I know. I know. We generally get cookie in as well, don't we? Fixie. We generally get cookie in. Next it'll be bun. A slice of bread will come in. We've got Mr. Bean as well. Where's the goddamn pork? Where's the goddamn pork chops? Right, it's honest, mate. Right, there will be no more up for me then. Oh, brilliant. Used to be loads of frogs here. Used to be, Tango, that's the opposite word, isn't it? Used to be. Not that many now. We're actually on private land here, Tango. This here, it's private land, this. Opposite side of that fence there, that's not private land. That's public, but this is private here. We are going down with the ship. Going down with this ship. What? Favourite southern redneck word. And he's down as well. You give me it. Hi Adrian, how are you? The price I have at this point it is what it is. That's the one. It is what it is, you're right. Life is what it is as well. Life is what it is till we change it. Or change it for yourself. You can change it for the good or you can change it for the worse, can't you? As well. But either way it's a change. Not bad, Stormy, not bad. Either resist it or change what we can control, which is ourselves. That's the one. Life is what you make it. That's the one, Joe. Morning, Wayne. How are you, Sean? Yeah, it's all about what we make of it, isn't it? It is. Old saying, innit? Time waits for no man or person. You want something done? If you want something done correctly, do it yourself. Another one as well, don't rely on anybody to do what you want. You know, there's that as well, isn't there? Another one, grasp it with two hands just in case it falls out of one hand. Best one of all, don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining. Used to be a new slag call further up. I believe they have flattened it. Nope, they haven't, thank God. They took a lot of it away though. It's still there, brother, it is. It is still there. Took a lot of it away, Tango, at paths, which somebody, I think it was Digger actually, turned around and said it's contaminated, which it is. Contaminated waste, isn't it? Hi, Sparky, how are you, my mate? How are you, brother, and how's Claire? Cheeky then, the life throws you a curveball. Oh yeah. Are you watching, viewers? Respect, brother. Yeah, it always throws you a curveball, lie. It's how you bat that ball back, guys. That's how it works, isn't it? Asking for a friend. Right, pictures of asking for a friend. Be yourself, be true, make new friends where you can. I find it very hard to make friends. It's due to me being who I am. I'm a fairly shy and nervous person. Ah, you'll be right, John. Hey, Claire, how are you? You all good? Ah, big respect. Just one of them, Joe, isn't it? Take every day at its time. You know, the right people will come. You'll make friends with the right people in life. It's always all played out for us anyway. Always good here. Ah, big respect, Claire. Do you know what, Claire and Spikey, you both got your spanner in here today. Wow, YouTube's been kind. I'm telling you. Got me that last time you both come in. Both of you had no spanner, like, eh? Like, time to scratch the head time. So what's Viola saying? Making sure you're all behaving. This is my therapy, SB. Nothing wrong with that, cheeky. Nothing wrong with that at all. You should have seen me when I was first started working back in 2006. I was shy. Times I'm very well nervous. Now I'm a total different person. Nothing wrong with that, Joe. That's how it is, isn't it? But did it take you time to come out your shell or something? Oh, let's get walking, huh? I've got a friend who lives up this way, Joe, right? And he's 55 now and he's still shy. He's still as shy as he was when we were younger. He is. He's really shy. If he's out walking or anything like that with me and we happen to like nip somewhere, you know, like a cafe or something like that for a bit of a refreshment, he'll always say to me, go on, you go to the counter. Do you know, like, you go and get served. He's one of them. He finds it hard, you know, like, hard mixing with people and talking to people. But he's a really, really intelligent guy, he is as well. I mean, like, really intelligent. Are you shy, Claire? Claire, how can you be shy with Spikey? Yeah, and he's also one of them. If he goes to if he goes in a supermarket or anything like that, if he can't find what he's gone in for, he won't go up to anybody and ask them. He just won't. And I'll say to him, I'll go and ask that guy there, he'll know where it is. And he won't do. Do you remember the core jack is Eastern cameras where you peeled away and revealed the photo? Yeah, of course I do. Kodak, of course. Hey, pizza, morning, my mate. Pizza, I won't like to go in there in a mankini today, brother. Or spandex. Yeah, Tango, I've got one, Tango. Still with a bit of film as well, you know. The film's coming like cartridges, like square cartridges, isn't they? Like you take a photo and then you're like that. Peel thing off it and then you're like that flapping it about, wouldn't you? Crazy water. Crazy water. Telly Samuels, review, lollipop, Kodak. 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 Every single time I go to that, I always catch my sodding head on that branch. I'm going to cut that branch off at some point. Oh, it was like my therapy. They are not judgmental and a great listener. He is an example of respect, Joe. I wish I could be like that, Eben, but I will generally have no friends. like that, Mule, just shut the door. Go on, Mule, shut the door. A bit like me that when I lived on my own, viewers. I used to go home after work and I used to go up to my front door and go, shut my front door, right? Think to myself, right, bye-bye world. That's what it used to be like, bye-bye world. I'll see you tomorrow. How about quality tap? Oh, all the greenery is really green. I'm quite like, I know, they're alright, weren't they? I thought there were deer put replacement films in on me. I did. We've got one of us. Yep, private in there, Tango. Real private. Jenkins up there owns it. Wow, that's coming down some. Is that back there now? Oh, we haven't spotted no deer, no nothing today on here. Generally further on up though, aren't they? That's why. One man cleaning all this out here. So you can see that little waterfall there. Love this walk. Love how quiet it gets. I drive Mrs. Viewless nuts. Just lucky she loves me. Hey, Viewless, I can imagine you getting in trouble, mate, and then you turning around to Mrs. Viewless and saying, "Who loves you, babe?" Like that. I do love you, you know. To get out of it. You're spot on. I bet I am. Completely different. Just feeling my... Yeah, they were. Not used to this. My house is so quiet. Andy, how many times have you turned around, expecting somebody with a... Or how many times have you gone into your hallway, Andy? Do you know, thinking somebody's shouting you? Just take it one day at a time. Yeah, at least I can get things sorted out, mate. That's the one, Scott. That is the one, my mate. That's what we do. It's what me and viewers do. Just take every day as it comes. Don't worry about it. But don't let it consume you at the same time as well. But try and not let it consume you. Consumes you, it just keeps you in that state of mind all the time. That's what I find. Weather looks okay there. Pizza, it's just been throwing it down, mate. Been absolutely Baltic this morning. It were. It's actually starting to rain as you were saying now, as well. Oh, rain's coming down. Look how wet the grass is. I know. It's wet, isn't it? It's been up past get like that, Pixie. All sorts you out. Do you know what, Tango? I don't know if that was the best thing they did, we built that industrial estate there, or it was the worstest thing they did. You know, for us here, I don't know which was the worst, or whether it were good. It's a bit of wind, is it rain? A few rain spots. Shall we go up to that there? Shall we have a quick look up at that waterfall or not, or shall we just... I think worse as well, Tango. You see snow outside today, I will, but... Goes through what Trisha to rain. Yeah, of course. little gusty on here, isn't it? Tell you what though, all these little canyon ways where at Brookhor and Altango, they never used to be that. It never used to be that deep when we were younger. Brook was pretty much up here, weren't it? Should be another brook. Yeah, there is another brook. There's two here, isn't there? This here, this is one of the worstest plants I've ever seen. This, since thorns on that. There's no drones for you. Hi, Kirsty. Yeah, I'm okay, JC. How are you? It is cold, JC. It is. The rain's cold. I'll say that. Pretty nice, cool down. Cools you down when you're walking, though. Just not a big fan of this bush, me. That sorts you out, that, if you fall in that, you know. Even if you brush past it. Brush past it, gets a grip of you. Coming down, not too bad, isn't she? Wow, look at that. Wow, my coffee's gone already. That's why I drink tea, Pixie. That's exactly why I drink tea. Is it ever making you hungry? That's what I'm going to make, SBT. But they are pretty from the distance, right, with the yellow flowers. Yeah, they are. They are. Cheryl, I like them. I like the look of them. The flowers on them smell amazing. But them thorns are nasty. They're really nasty, they are. Out of curiosity. Do you know what, Cheryl? Somebody's knocked the pile of stones down there again. Again. No, you just can't leave the stones alone, can they? It's like, man, what's up with you? I'll end up coming up with a bag of cement. Well, I end up coming up with a bag of cement and cementing the stones together. At this rate. Leave me rocks alone, that's the one. Wouldn't mind, I only put them on there. Do you know what though, Sparky? Every time, do you know what they do every single time? They take them off there and chuck them in. So then you're rooting around for more rocks to sort it out. Well, that's it, isn't it, Sparky? It's just a pain. It's a bachelor microwave dinner for me. Tango, it's not though. It's not the children, you know. It's not the small ones doing it. Yeah, they go out the way, Cheryl. They do. It's not actually children. It's a man. I've got the man. I know what he looks like. Yeah, we've got him on camera, Cheryl, doing it. Tango, it wasn't me. Poke him in the eyes. Wait a minute, let me hang you on there. Poke him in the eyes. No, Cheryl, he doesn't. If you email me the picture of the man, I might be able to tell you who it is. Monkey! I can find out who it is, not a problem, honestly. Not a problem. I'm missing something. See what you can glue them down. No, I'll just get some cement, brother. I'll just put some cement, put them together as cement. Pixie stomp, chemical bruise. They've been smashing up Hill Cemetery and Woodland Cemetery. Have they? Wow. Do you know what though, Monkey? A lot of it's mindless, isn't it? Do you know the behaviour they do? Absolutely mindless, bro. I think to myself, if I caught my boys doing it like that, I'd make them clean everything up, me. Make them put it all back together, whatever they broke and that. These Pat's barber shops are open. I don't think so, Tango. Hey, you'll be surprised, Pizza, you'll be surprised. There were an old cemetery here in Blackburn. Somebody had gone through it in a car and knocked most of the gravestones down in a car, mate. Oh, wow, Monkey. It's crazy behaviour, isn't it? In theory, it shouldn't be happening. Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah. Speeding round graveyard, losing control and just going right through gravestones and everything. Feature. No, Tango. Not now. Destroying stuff. This is it. Absolute respect for the dead. And remember, well, you will think so, wouldn't you? You will think so, Pixie. You don't though. You don't. You just think it's fun and games. It's can get ruthless, can. That generation gets back worse, don't they? But even chill spots, wow. Yeah, they just wreck everywhere, guys. They do. Mental. Doesn't help though when they've got nothing to do, does it? You know, if they all had something to do, it'd be a lot better for them. Definitely. Publicly shame them. Yep. That's what I think the old stocks, why the old stocks should come back. Put people eat stocks and parade them for area or whatever. That's what I think. So that everybody knows what they've done. That's the one, digger. Devil work makes work of idle thumbs. Does. Yeah, parade them. You only have to do it a couple of times as well. Morning UKT. Nope, no soapbox in here, brother. Morning Logman. How are you, bro? Very good. Bring back whipping. No, I won't go as far as that tango, but the old stocks thing would be a good one. You put one or two in these stocks and the rest won't want to be named and shamed. Definitely not. Oh, what don't we sound like our parents? Yeah, of course we do. Real miserable bunch. Oh, we are enjoying the bank holiday. Bank holiday, what, wet weekend? Absolutely throwing down. I've seen enough people now, he's what, good for me. That's the one, that is the one. Put them in the stocks and make them wear a mankini. Now, between us, I'll tell you this. This unpaid work thing, I don't think that works me. You know, the community service. And I'll tell you why I don't think it works. Because when people are doing the community service, and I'll tell you the truth, when they're doing the community service, the general public doesn't get to see them doing the community service unless they go to a park or something like that. So, me personally, I think it should be the stocks. Probation, forgive me, I'm a bad one, aren't I? Probation should change to the stocks. And every time they've got to do a couple of hours in probation, they've got to go and put themselves in stocks and sit there. We're bored telling everybody what they've done. I know, I was off. Hello, UKT. Officially what, a grumpy old git. Who you are, pizza? Cleaning as punishment will be what seen as that. Area cleaning should be proud, not punishment. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? about perspectives, baby, so true. That's the one, Pixie. That is the one. Yeah, speak. Not decorate. Not decorated, woman's fungal, obviously 100%. Yeah, good. One of those. I'll get you old, everyone expects you to be grumpy. I know when you are, then, you know, it's acceptable when you're older, isn't it? Being a bit grumpy. Yeah, it's acceptable. Yeah, it's better. Sometimes, you know, some of us have had hard lives. So it's good being, well, hang on, it's good being grumpy. It's not. Take it from me, it's not. Done that all my life. I'm not afraid to say what I think anymore. And it's. Hey Deej, how are you? When you're young and grumpy, everyone's like, what's with you? Yeah, they are. When you're old, it's like, you're in a good mood, what's up? It is though, isn't it? You're like that's at your goals, what's up with you? You know, you don't have to be like that. And you get some old grumpy guy like or an old grumpy woman just like, that's just how it is. Different in city life. You can't be seen as different. Why? Being grumpy is a rite of passage when you get older. It is pizza, isn't it? Definitely. Hello, Buellis. Is Rob live today? I meant to jump on Rob's this morning. It's because I was out too early, that. God gives what, we've earned the right to be grumpy. Yeah, of course. Of course. What, the kid's nickname, what? The Grandad Grumpy. To the hell. I wonder what my grandchild would nickname me. Because I'm always laughing, me. You know, be fun. What? Nothing on his page. Is there nothing on his page? Alright, cool viewers. He hasn't put up. Right, thanks, Ella. Well, Rob was meant to go live yesterday, weren't he? But Sparky were live. So I just assumed that he might go live today. Rob didn't show yesterday. Hi Stacey, how are you? Laughter is the best medicine. That's it, it is clear. Unless you're like me, you're laughing about something and you're going to click right here all off wife. Like, you know, like, in other words, wife saying, there you go, take your medicine. It it kind of like gets me in trouble a lot. It does. Especially the times like when you've got to like, you've got to be a bit, especially the times when you're not meant to laugh. But it just comes out. I get that all the time. Respect. No, it's hard work, isn't it? I'll be sat there clearing my house, right? And I'll be having a laugh and a joke with my boys. And I'll be sat here like, hey TG, and I'll have like one of my sons in front of me. And where I sit, my wife could quite easily come in and go right back at head. You know, like you wouldn't even know she's there, right? So I'll be sat there having a laugh and a joke with my son. The next thing you know, I'll see my son's face change. I always look at his face. You see his face change, and I know then my wife's behind me. So it's like, you know, you gotta like try and be good, as I call it. But I can't help myself, it just comes out then. It comes out worse. So I end up getting myself in trouble. It's all good fun, like. But, you know, you still get a ringing ear roll at least once a day. At least I know I'm alive. How much love to you, Georgie Kitchen. You look after yourself. Somebody, oh, thank you, Will, putting challenges in. I like challenges. Who got them? Yeah, it's just complete craziness, isn't it? Home life. We're still here, that's the one. The clip right here, didn't hurt anybody. SB's missus going down, what? The ironmonger's to get what to get a new what frying pan. Phew, she doesn't have to. She does not have to. Beats it honestly. You see all our pans. Telling you, we've got loads. The ones I'm frightened of, I'll tell you the ones I'm frightened of are the copper bottom pans we have. Got to feel the weight of them. I won't like a clunk round top of every one of them. I'm telling you, definitely not. Seriously, sort you. She's behind me, isn't she? Look, that's the one, pizza. Can just see it on my son's face. But his face, it makes me laugh even more. Problem is though, I'll end up getting my son in trouble, won't I? It's good though, it's good. Ring the bell, Tango. I don't agree with anyone else but parents having the right to touch a child apart from for safety. Do you know what? That's it. You see, I don't agree to children being smacked or anything like that. UKT, you know. I don't. We got enough of it as kids to realise that it's not the way. You know, I don't bring my kids up that way. I don't. Definitely not. I'd rather sit them down and explain to them. When we were kids, it were sometimes you got a clout off your parents when you were kids, and you didn't even know what it was for. You didn't even know what you were in trouble for. You know, like sometimes. She's not good, is it? You'd end up growing up with a complex, wouldn't you? If you get me. So I do it a lot different, me. Definitely. I'd rather sit down and explain to them a clout. I have more than a clout. I did. Viewers, I did. I'm just downplaying it. I've got a good levering. Especially when trying to teach them not to use violence. It's like I'm going to use violence to teach you not to use violence. That's the one. That is the one. And they can't learn that way, can they? I don't hit children, I don't know anyone for that matter. Never needed. That's the one, Digger. There's no need for it, is there? You enjoy your day as well, Carl. Look after yourself. If you hit someone who couldn't defend themselves, it's bullying. It's not just bullying, is it? It's all that mental torture, isn't it? If you were hitting a child, wouldn't it? All that mental torture that child would be going through. Serious repercussions for when he's later on in life. You know, with trust, mixing, socialising. You know, you know, if somebody smacked a kid hard, they could break that kid's spirit. Meaning, they wouldn't be outgoing when they're older, you know, or anything like that. They'd be like in themselves, like in a shell. Morning, Blood Dragon. Yeah, what was that for? Test. They'd be in the shell, wouldn't they? Be frightened of coming out the shell a bit. Won't have any confidence. You know, all that type of stuff. It's not just physical harming, is it? It's mentally harming. You know, it all adds to like the pressures of life and pressures of growing up. It's not a good thing, is it? It wouldn't be a good place to be, would it? You know, if you put yourself in that situation. So I get a bit riled up. Me, I do. Do you know, if I hear of it? It builds up a lot of resentment. Yeah, it does. Anger and even depression. Yeah, you're spot on there, Diggy. You're spot on. I had one headmaster threaten me with a cane. When I was about 12, I went through 3 teachers to get to him. He didn't do it again. Well, that's it. Yeah, Tango, coming to end, Mustafa. My old man used to say, you beat one devil out of another one. That's it, you do. You do. But the resentment thing, it causes a lot of resentment, doesn't it? It does. It's like this day and age, all pressures we have this day and age, you know, of just day-to-day living. You get what I mean? Imagine all the pressures some of these children would have if they were getting beaten up all their lives, you know, things like that. And then they come into a big wide world where it's hard enough to get by in a right frame of mind. If you get me? Never mind like having to like try and get through life as life is as normal, then have all the build-up of your childhood of being abused and all that lot on your toes. Be hard, wouldn't it? Be really hard. Like as parents, I think we should be making our children's lives easier. You know? Learn them right for wrong. You know, not verbally or not physically. Show them. Even to the point to let them make their own mistakes, you know, and let them see that they've made their own mistakes, you know, and all that type of stuff. Instead of going, you, rah, 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 like that of them, and then that's it. I was fortunate my parents didn't do any of that stuff. I just got lectured to death. No, my first was a piece, wow, it was a whole different ball game. We won't go there. That fair play, Pixie, fair play, Pixie. Not something you want to relive. I got the strap. One of 9 children. I was wanting. I was never out. So thank you though. And we all copped it. Wow. This reminds me mind you, I wasn't even trained. Just happened to suddenly I have childhood memories of my parents. To the west of everyone. Digger, you're not the only one, my mate. Not the only one. I left at a young age, me. You know, and I often think me as well. I got caned a lot at school, but I deserved every one of them. JC's about to cook breakfast. All the pubs are closed, I believe. I think Forrester's only one left. Forrester's intact. Tallboy as well, Tango. Right within this area. Cabin end's gone up top. Nulstein's gone. Do you know what? What was that one called along here, Tango? It'll come to me, it'll come to me. I've lived a full life by the time I hit 16. Yeah. I felt like I had as well. By the time I was 16. Definitely. That's the one, Tango, Crescent. That's the one. Couldn't think of it, Tango. One of them on end at tongue things. My boyfriend got smacked with a ruler by nuns when unruly. It turned out great. Do you know what? Do you know what, Deej? I once got hit with a really big book, you know, like a really big Bible. Oh my God. Tell you what, I will never cheeky to that teacher again, I'm telling you. She put my hand on the table and whacked it really hard with a book. A real big Bible it were. Wow. I'm telling you. Felt like she crushed all my hand and everything. She hadn't done, but that's what it felt like. We used to have an head teacher at the infant school. Oh my God. I once seen her hit somebody with a really big long pump. And every time I got sent to her office, I used to crap myself. Not literally, but I tell you what, I used to be frightened, and she used to have this big pump in corner next to her desk, and I thought to myself, I don't want that. They were about a size 12 pump, but when I were in infant school, we were only small. I tell you what, the pump looked like it were a big long baseball bat. It was that big. It was massive. That one, then black, like a black gym pump type thing. Honestly, do you like elastic band sole on them? I think kids still get them today, you know, for PE and things like that. But tell you that, wow, never again. I seen her whap that kid. Yeah, monkey, big. That was Shazworth Infants, that. That's what it was. And the teacher, I'll tell you what her name was if you want. She's called Mrs. Bird. A big woman. She wasn't a small woman, she was a big woman. But she sorted you, she'll sort you right out. We used to have one at junior school as well called Mrs. Tootle. Wow. Mrs. Tootle were a good... She were hard work, Mrs. Tootle. She used, do you know your sideburns? At the side of your ear hole? She used to grab you by that and drag you. Do you like say like you were done for like fighting in playground or anything like that? She'd take you around to every classroom and go, this boy was fighting on the playground. Do you know that? That's what she was like. She was bad. Yeah. She was really bad. And then we used to have Mr. Ironfinger. He used to have a really big thick finger and he used to poke at you like that, and then that were it. How are we free fly? Gets cracks off his missus with slipper. Nah, I don't get the slipper. I don't. How are you, Ron? Free fly. So you got to pick your wings too. That's my head teacher, Mr. Bagley. No, I'm not what guess. Going sitting outside the office. So we booted and what stamped all over my legs should. Seen the bruising. Wow, monkey. Wow. My French teacher, Madam Trish, had her legs and a moustache. What's your kitty say? Nope, the pointy finger is enough to scare SB. No, it's them copper bottom pans, UKT. If you ever pick one of them up, I'd probably vacate the house. I would, because I tell you, they're heavy. You get a thump with one of them, you're not going to get up. You're not. I'm telling you. And that is an automatic fact. I'm telling you, it's... Whew. I'll sort you right out. My uncle used to come in drunk from the pub, and my auntie used to what, slap a wet tea towel around his bald ditch. Ah. Well, I sorted him good style. Can't remember, isn't that river up to there? I was what a little shit in school. Thing is, right, I don't think I were. I think I were alright, me. I promise. We used to have one of them master that walked around in a black cloak with a cane up his sleeve. Did you take off? Oh, none of that. Tell you. Morning, local. How are you? I mean, absolute local. I'll tell you what, right? We had a teacher, right, at school. And if he had to lay into you with anything, I'm sure he were a bit narcissistic or a bit sadistic when he were doing it, because, like, this is how he'd hit you. He'd go, don't you do it again, like that. It, like, every word were a belt. I'm telling you. He was like, well, ruthless. Proper ruthless guy. To be fair, I was a bully. But as I got older, I realised what I apologised to all of them. Nothing wrong with that. Good monkey laughing. It were a monkey, that's what it was like. It was like really sadistic. I used to think to myself, even as a young kid, I used to think to myself, all right, well, you got the point. I've got the point. Do you like one of them? Oh, maths teacher was okay apart from him. Always what coming around smokers going and scrounging ciggies. One for every word. Yeah, well, definitely one for every word. Definitely. I work. Yeah, see what I felt, so guilty. Look at me, I'm laughing. Get a quick drink. Quick drink, coffee nail out. Coffee nail out. I expected to be absolutely wet through today. This weather we're experiencing. But it's not been too bad. Good morning, Stacey. How are you? The kids now don't even get what I'm telling off. Never mind the squawk, that's why they what? Ram raiding shops in daylight hours. Oh no, I'll tell you what, have you seen them down London, Rob? Wow. Have you seen the scooter gangs down London? Wow, they're off it. They're off it, I'm telling you. Watch quite a bit of them on YouTube, me. Oh, don't bring up being a teacher. Yeah. It was in Manchester the other day. Oh, wow. Not seen the Manchester one. Tell you though, them ones what I've been seeing down south, down London, they've been ruthless. They have. Pulling up at car traffic lights and everything. 2 cars were in a shop with 5 people and wasn't even rushing. I'll tell you what, I have seen. I've seen a lot down south as well. They were just like, do you know, like walking in like shops like Greggs and places like that, and mobile phone shops, and just taking what they wanted. And apparently they're not allowed to lay an hand on them. Not even allowed to arrest them. You know, like the shop security and all that. I thought, wow. I thought, what? That really opened my eyes, that, the other day when I seen that. I thought to myself, wow, what's going on? What's going on with the world? You know what I mean? What is going on? This kid stood on a desk kicking this phone off. My mate went to Oxford Bank Manager, boarding school, etc. Lovely guy, but very, very different life. That's it, isn't it? That's it. I'm not just saying this, but I know a few very, very well-to-do people, and you can tell the difference. You can. Can't hurt the feelings. Can't hurt the feelings. That's the one, Cheryl. Ruthless though, ruthless. Yeah, so do what real memories is not how I want to start my day. Well, we're reminiscing, JC. There's a lot of things I don't like seeing in my chat, you know, start my day with, but I do. You know, and there's 31 people in, so we have to accommodate all 31 of you, and not just 1 or 2. If you get me. We're having a conversation about school and teachers and hoodlums of today, and do you know, and all that type of stuff. I got spanked for losing my glasses, forced to walk back to school looking for them. And not no trick or treat Halloween. 40 years later, was admitted to be fighting over them. Breaking 40. Did they? Wow. Tell you what, right? My brother once stitched me up. I mean, like really stitched me up one day. My mum and dad had just decorated all our hallway, and my brother comes along and writes my name all the way down it. Wow, I got a good hiding, me. I mean, I got a good hiding, guys. I did. And I'm there trying to explain to my mum and my dad that it wasn't me, and why would I write my own name? Honestly, they were having none of it. I'm telling you. I had my brother there laughing at me after, because he got me in trouble. I'm telling you, bad. Bad it were. But I used to get my brother back though. We used to stick sheets over up. And then when we got to that good old age where he left home, I left home as well. And went and moved in with him. Yeah, I've got a lot to thank my brother for me. I have. You're a good guy. Made sure I always looked after. Always put me on the straight and narrow. If you know, depending who I was mating with at the time or anything like that, he'd check them out. He like I'm telling you, he'd properly check them out. Any of my mates, and if they weren't good people, he'd say. He weren't frightened of saying. I'll say that much. He had an house full of birds. How do you know, Ron? How do you know, brother? Not the very type. A week later, what? 1 minute, digger. A week later, was calls and I didn't even get an apology. Do you know? Wow. It's hard work, isn't it? It is. Do you know what I think? I think from probably age 12 to say age 14, 15 were hardest for me. I think, as I was growing up. Definitely. And I'm not meaning that like we, you know, getting a good hiding or anything like that off your mum and dad. You know, nothing like that. I'm on about like just life. How do you know the 50s was wild time? Was a wild time when SB was growing up. The 50s. Do you know what, UKT? I would have loved to live in 50s, me. Of course. Definitely. Going into 60s. Summer of love and all that lot. Of course, man. Of course. I would have been the ripe old age in 60s then. I'm a freak, what? The other being at 14. Well, you'll be right, you get it nightclubs. Yeah, nightclubs is expensive, that's the one, Herman. I left home at 50 years, me, for the birds. think he's so wrong. When you're younger, it's no commitments, isn't it? When you're younger, that's what it is, isn't it? Don't commit, don't commit. When you're younger. Don't commit, you've got your full life ahead of you. Thing is, what the bird's still living. Don't commit. Don't commit. Now you're old, it's all about commitment, isn't it? It's all about that 50-50 relationship, if you can get the 50-50 relationship, that is. Never get a bird, get a dog. Well, we should make your teeth here on. we should make your teeth without breaking nails. What did you ever go to? Romeo and Juliet. I may not have done Tango. Turns me tea more like. Hey, put it by me. Yeah, bacon's right. It would. What would I? What? What meaningless. Cavendish. Of course, went Cavendish. Cavendish, Peppermint Place, Utopia, Heaven and Hell. Yeah, of course, Tango. Of course. We even used to use the VIP entrance as well, Tango. You know, in Lloyd Square. There used to be an elevator there at Lloyd Square, what used to take you up into the VIP room. That's how we used to go in. You used to enjoy the little bottle of champagne and that lot for VIP as well every weekend. It was more like vinegar, mind you, but more like wine than champagne. But you know, we were all good going back then. The club scene was brilliant. When they bring all dance music out and acid house music and all that type of music, when they brought all that out, it were absolutely amazing. Now, you guys might not have been into that world, you know, like the dance scene or anything like that, or club scene, but we were over here. Cars and music. Absolutely brilliant. Our life, baby sham. It's me old school. Baby sham. Right, that kidding. I've never been to a nightclub ever. Isn't it Claire? They were the days, weren't they? Best one I ever went to was Dreamscape. If any of you ever went to Dreamscape, there are a couple of them. There are about 13 or 14 different ones. But the Dreamscape nights were absolutely brilliant. People came from miles to Blackburn nightclubs. Yeah, they did. They did, Tango. It was one of them, Tango. Oh, hang on. It was one of them, weren't it? For me, well, for us, it were. We used to go somewhere different every week. I used to like Charnock Richards Park Hall in Chorley. I used to like going there as well. I stopped going to the nightclubs when I started feeling like a teacher at school. You kitty. Creamfields, alright, Creamfields. I used to like Helter Skelter as well. Some Helter Skelters were alright. And we had the good old Monroes over here, didn't we? Monroes were good. Only small place though, but it were alright. and cricket club. In them days it wasn't illegal to drink and drive. Were it not, Tango? I were a bit young to drive then. Bloody hell, still alive. Bloody hell, still alive. I've been to town and back, and I can still go like some SP awesome. Nothing wrong with that, Dorset. Yeah, some of the best places. Creamfields were good. Do you know what, Glastonbury? I like going Glastonbury though. Only problem is when you go Glastonbury, you always come home wet through. You know, you don't end up bringing your tent home, you leave it because there's that much mud. I saw Prodigy at Kinetic on Christmas. Wow. But that were good. Prodigy. And you definitely did them. Allen key. Allen key. Three. Donington. What? Donington? Cool. UKT. We now don't get me wrong. I'm not just into dance music or like that. I'm like what you call like an easy listener. I can listen to all types of music. Me. It was just back then. You know, and even back then when we used to go to Oak raves and that, I used to like listening to like Run DMC and, you know, and things like that. Public Enemy, Ice-T, and Ice Cube, you know, all that type of stuff as well. So it was pretty mental. Into all sorts, Rob. All different types of music. Well, it's more of the scene then. Yeah, it were more of the scene. Were cheeky. I remember when it all come out and it was illegal. It were all illegal, and then the next thing you know, you seen Top of the Pops. Very much like me. It depends on your mood. Yeah, that's it, Bueller 6, exactly it. Do you remember when it were illegal? Alt rave music were all illegal, weren't it? Yeah, you used to have like band labels and alt white labels were illegal and, you know, all that type of stuff. And then next thing you know, they had it on top of Pops every Paul Tax. Oh, Paul Tax. Remember Paul Tax? How bad that, weren't it? But it didn't go away. It didn't go away, Claire, did it? Because we have council tax. They just changed the name of it. Yeah, they started bringing it out like Top at Pops and that lot. And then you got like Hitman and Her came out and, you know, things like that. Hitman and Her. All that come out and people started capitalising on it then. Thank you, Stacey. Sorry about that. Let's be if you walk back through. What bad in rock and roll? Yeah, they did, didn't they? They did UKT, I remember that. And they started earning money out of it, didn't they? I think they were only after banning it because they didn't have a finger in pie, like. Wow, I remember Cypress Hill. Yeah. Yeah. Who remembers the acid rock? Acid rock. Like that. That were mad. That was real man music. Acid rock. You remember it, Ron? '808 State. Yeah. Do you not remember it, Ron? That's what all smiley faces were about. Pump up the jam. Yeah, that were well tuned. Pump up the jam. Dude, I've not heard that for years, you know. When I get home, I might just stick it on computer. That's it. Yeah, yeah, cheeky. I believe what? I'm living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. Yeah, I remember it, Rob. Mental. Yeah. Yeah, but absolutely mental. Bernie Discott. Yeah, Bernie, this is a lost art. Yeah, you did right. How many of you had copies? Wow, I had loads of copies. Absolutely loads of them. Really mental, isn't it? No, I wasn't a real never a boy person, to be honest. Those DVDs were watching equality. VHS. That's the period to be there, mate. Yeah, it's not too bad. VHS, I'm on about like Betamax. In those days, they were what? Sat recording what? Charts on a Sunday night, yeah, I know. Waiting for smash hits to come out. What other one called Look Who or something like that. Video shot with what was the on-the-shelf dance videos. That was top raw, bro. That was top raw. Tell you, I couldn't even get that laugh out then without coughing. Yeah, that was top section, weren't it? Under yeah. And you are what? Pressing pause for a minute. You're like, oh no, you had a stick back then, didn't you? You're like that poking video with a stick and telly. Or that turning it over with bamboo stick. That was before they brought remote controls out. Miss me, I bet you are hard. What, track tops? Oh, Andy. I bet you had a shell suit. I bet it was, I bet he had like a greeny colour, like a petrol blue with pink on it. Did it, bro? Them shell suits when they come out, wow. They were a sight to be seen, weren't they? Remote on the wire, yeah. Hey, Spiky, that's if you were posh. You had to be a posh to have a remote on a wire, bro, back then. It was the old humble stick. Oh, what? Yeah, C60 cassettes. Yeah, D90s. What were them hundreds called? There were some hundreds, weren't there, as well? Andy, no comment. Don't stand near out the gas fire. Yeah, unless you were my mate's dad. Tell you, he used to say to you, oh, come in, cold outside, lads, come in and stand in front of the fire. You'll be there like that, and you'll be like that, back at pants like that, you know, like that, trying to keep it away from back at leg for it burning you. And then he'd come over like that and grab hold of the front of your pants, like that. Burn back of your leg. Did my mate's dad. He were mental, he were. Funny though. Like what? WTS. Well, Pete Murphy. It's very popular. The remote control was you when was you when your parents wanted to change channel. Yeah, of course. Of course. What? Tapes with screws in so you can fix them. Yeah, of course. I remember them. I've got some, me. Do you know what's Mikey? I've still got one of them packs with Helter Skelter songs in. 4 cassettes, 2 in each side. See-through tapes. Still got a pack. I remember only having 3 channels. Do you? Wow, cheeky. I remember them black and white tellies, black and white one where you used to turn knob thing around like that. Little receiver. Try and tune it in. Don't you? It used to take you half an hour to get your programme. Absolutely ruthless, isn't it? Back to back Emsol. I feel what is what's sweeping across me. I feel what younger. All of a sudden. yeah, we're a lump of old boots and Pixie, don't worry about it. But with what a call singer in the back of what the TV for Ariel Andy. Yeah, bro. I've used a call sign loads of times. Oh, respect. Modern technology back then, Andy. The humble call singer. See you later, Deej. You look after yourself. Somebody want to put Deej's link in, guys? Yeah, humble call singer in for Ariel. Oh, absolutely classic. Oh, I want the first complex colour computers. Had 3. Had to enter in the code before you get to play the game. Yeah, Stacey, yeah. We had an Amstrad, Stacey. You used to have to put a tape in, and it took about 3 hours for tape to load the game up. And then if it crashed halfway through that, you had to do it all over again. Yeah, there where I work. Yeah, CPC 464. That's what they was. Absolutely craziness. But it's good to look back on it. You get me? ZX Spectrum, ZX81 boys. Oh, I thought you were on about a ZX Spectrum then. They were the little black ones with rubber keys, they're alright then. Remember when TVs came in a wooden cabinet? Yeah, of course. A big brown box we used to call them. Like a big brown box, weren't they? A right big tube on back and that. Kids were the remote. Yeah. Of course. Kids these days don't know what the struggle. I know. I used to find it funny though, go to my mate's house and his dad was there with stick. Like that, turning telly over with stick. That were classic. I also remember 9.2k dial-up internet. Wow, yeah. Put web address in and what? Go and make a drink if you're lucky at what low by the time you got back. I know. The noise of the game loading. Not like that. Do, that's what it was like, weren't it? Absolutely mental. We'll never forget that digital. Oh, I will. 30 minutes load time via tape. Oh no. I ran up what me just warmed up. 1 minute, Tango. Right. Afternoon on TV was a girl and a blackboard. Preaching entertainment. I know! Oh my god, oh my god. Did you look sorry yet? Yeah, bad. Really bad, weren't it, back then? Tell you, and you look, I look at the stuff now, and I think it's so easy, like just go over to it, stick a CD in, it's on, and you know all that lot. Or with computers, it's same. Like for like our teenagers now. Like, no wonder we didn't have very much time on our hands anyway. Kids now, I think, have got too much time on their hands at the moment. Anatoshi, because we was posh, yes, mate, nothing wrong with that, Spikey. The good old days, that's the one. That is the one. Nothing like that now, is it? To draw a line on what the Apple PC, you had to type 3 lines of code. Yeah, you did. You did, didn't you? Yeah, absolute madness. Good old days when kids were sent outside. Yeah, of course. Nowadays it's keep your kids in. Hello, Tosh. Hello, Tosh. Got a Toshiba. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some really good stuff, me. Do you not notice all old stuff back then used to last, didn't they? Not nowadays. They break so easy nowadays. Everything does. Absolutely everything does. Wouldn't change anything though. Life is beautiful. That's the one, Claire. No, I wouldn't change the way it is now. But all the different, all the difference compared to back then to now, we've come a long way now, haven't we? Lucky you. You're lucky to get 3 to 5 year olds out things now. Yeah, you are. Oh, mash. Mash gets smashed. Yeah, I remember it. Little robot jobbers. I never liked that instant mash though, bro. Never liked it. Tasted horrible. Floppy disks. For old acorn computers and BBMs. No, it were BBC computers, weren't it? I was thinking of IBM then. 10 printer, V20, got a 1030 run. BBC plastic, yeah. Alright, Scott, you look after yourself, Scott. BBC monitor. But do you remember the 3.25 floppy disk? Does any of you remember them really small compact discs? So like you got your larger one, didn't you? And got the right tiny ones. Do any of you remember them? Remember all sound cards and everything you used to have to put in? The rain is literally throwing down at the moment. I feel old again. Mini discs, yeah. They were really small, weren't they? Really, really small. I had bunches of cassette singles, did you? CD singles. The tiny ones. Ah, right. Reason why I mentioned them, I found some over there. Didn't have nothing on them though. Been building computers since around 1990, so we have seen a lot of changing computer art. Oh yeah, we really have, haven't we? We really have. What about the Atari console? Yeah, we had one. We had one, Digger, right? Parents would never let us play on it. Honestly. Atari ST, there we go. Atari Lynx. Atari Lynx is there, we're good as well. You're in trouble if you get that way. Oh, coins. I'm born if you need numbers. You remember old telephone boxes? They were mental, weren't they? You used to have to go with about a fiver in change, didn't you? You were like that, constantly throwing your money in it. They're beeping, you're like that, throwing money in it left, right and centre. Yeah, big respect, Scott. Catch you in a bit, brother. Somebody put Scott's link in, guys. On point with the link story. Nothing wrong with that. Right, 4 minutes, guys, and I'm going to call it 4 minutes. I'm going to go on and get this wet coat off. Where I'm stood underneath a right big bush. I know it's dry because the wall's dry. The classics were the best. Still in cassettes. Yeah, of course. You used to program motherboards. The junkies to try to process you have. What memory you have. It's pretty much automatic now. Yeah. I work. But back then it were. I used to think, right, even when you look at the quality, you know, stuff now, UKT, you know, to back then, they were a lot better quality, weren't they, back then than what they are now? A lot better. It's very much dry, actually. Yes, I'm getting one of those newer Atari retro systems. See you later, Tango. You look after yourself, brother. Yeah, come on, guys. Stop putting yourself a lot of links in. Pong was like incredible as a kid. It were alright, weren't it? It were alright. Pong. It were alright, weren't it? It's on PC picture. Yeah, cool, monkey. You look after yourself, brother. Yeah, come on, guys. 2 minutes. Start putting your links in, guys. Respect viewers. Yeah, with tech. Yeah, no, now in 2 to 3 years it will be obsolete. So pointless building stuff. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's just about, I think it's about money now, isn't it? You as well, Rob. You have a good one, brother. I think it's all about money now, isn't it? You get me? Don't like, you know, it's like when all light bulb companies came together when they first done light bulbs. When all them came together and, you know, to bring out like a little association between them all, but light bulbs not to work as good, you know, last as long, weren't it? It's I forgot what it's called, that. It's got a name for it. Right, guys, 1 minute and I'm going to scoot.
I'm going to get in out where all this rain. Look at the state of it. That'd be right. Character. Plenty of character here. Yeah, plenty of character here. Yeah, see you later, Urban. You look after yourselves. Look after yourself, Pixie. Look after yourself, Dorset. See you later, Ayla. Thank you, Stacey. You look after yourself. Thanks, UKT, bro. You look after yourself, my brother. Thanks, viewers. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Monkey. Thanks, Bacon, bro. Thanks, Ron. Thank you, Cheryl. Thanks, Challenging, if you watch back later. Thanks, Cheeky, bro. Right, guys. Myself and I, I'm going to go and get myself sorted now. I'm going to go and get this wet jacket off. I'm going to go and get myself a right, nice, warm cup of tea. Get something to eat. And I'll see you all in the morning, guys. Right, guys. Thanks for joining me. You all have a really great day. Much love and respect to you all. Look after your homes, your partners and your animals. And yourselves. And I'll see you all in the morning, guys. 10:40. Right, guys. See you later, guys. Much love and respect. See you in a bit.